Hello friends, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 5. My name is Vana Supernova, and today we are doing a very quick post-workout kitchen clean with me. I absolutely love videos like these because they give me motivation to remain productive in maintaining my household. We just purchased a new home, and if you saw our last video, you already know we've been hauling out of this world. So if you're interested in a quick tidying up, please stay tuned. So we start off, I'm just leaving the gym and I'm putting some meat away to thaw out for later. Here you will see my father zoom by. He usually does this walk by, or he tells a joke or makes some kind of observation, then heads back to his room. He's currently living with us, and of course we are more than happy to have him here. If you don't already know, I have a secondary channel, Vana Supernova, where I document my life in regard to wellness and productivity. So if you're interested, I will leave a link for that channel in the description box below. Step 1 in cleaning up my kitchen is to clear up the counters by all means necessary. I need clear counter space. This house is new, so we do not have a home for each item just yet. And so what I'm doing right now is trying to find a home for each item. In the background, you'll see the garage door open. That is because Magnum is working on our hall tree for our mudroom. He was able to complete the mudroom, and I'll leave the link to that video in the description box below. Next up, for my kitchen cleanup, I am cleaning the dishes. Items that are dishwasher safe, of course, are going in the wash, and items that are not, I'll go ahead and wash by hand. Our baking pan, oh my goodness, y'all, is on its last leg for mistakenly being placed in the wash when it should have been washed by hand. It's brand new and already needs replacement, which is okay though, because I found a very affordable one at Target. Same thing. So, do I smell another haul, anyone? Huh? Finishing things off, I don't have my drying rack, so I'm laying my dishes on a microfiber cloth. I just ordered one from Amazon, which should be coming in soon. I'll leave a link to the one I chose below. I'm going to move on to cleaning the sink itself. I'm using Perfect Sink, which I purchased from the at-home store. I've been using it since the move-in, and it does the job, but I'm still on the hunt for something different. If you have any recommendations, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. One of the upgrades we chose when building the home was to have a faucet head that is detachable almost, and you can actually use it to rinse around the sink. It's a big sink, and the faucet doesn't necessarily reach the entire length of the sink, so it's awesome that we have a faucet head that can actually come off and stretch to the length of the sink so I can rinse it off. I'm going to remove the microfiber cloth from beneath the dishes, dry them off, and then use that microfiber cloth to dry off the sink. There's something so satisfying about having a clear sink to me, like a sink that just blings. And so I'm trying to achieve that look by shining it off or polishing it off with the microfiber towel. Back to the decluttering. I feel like it's never ending. We've hauled so many items that I have bags everywhere. So I have to clear off all the bags, find a place or a home for them, find some kind of use for them, get them out of the way because I need to see my counters. I feel like I haven't seen them in so long since I purchased this home. It's like every time I clear them out, there's new items coming in. I have to find a new system. If you have any recommendations, of course, leave them in the comment section below. So the candle I'm burning for today is Tropical Paradise. I purchased this item from Kirkland's. And Kirkland's, y'all, I really was never like a Kirkland's girl until I purchased the home. Y'all, when I tell you Kirkland's has everything, like these little knickknacks that you never thought you needed, but when you see them, you're like, yeah, I need this in my life. That's Kirkland's. Kirkland's is a setup. Every time I go in there, I end up leaving with something. To clean the countertops, I'm using Mrs. Meyer's in the honeysuckle scent. We absolutely love the Meyer's brand. Magnum and I swear by it. And before we purchased this home, we didn't know anything about it. So it's kind of amazing how once you purchase a home, you tend to explore and try out new things just so you can make it your own. And I think Mrs. Meyer's is here to stay. Already the kitchen is starting to look a lot better with just the clear counters alone. And that's why I stress the importance of keeping clear counters. One thing I know for sure is I hate when the house looks cluttered, and the first thing that causes that to happen is not when your floors are dirty, it's not when your house is dusty, it's when you have so much clutter just piled up on the counters, and keeping that clear makes a world of a difference. Here you will find all the bags from our most recent hauls. You will find all the stores here: At Home, Home Goods, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Ross, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, Ollie's, Big Lots. There's so many to name. We've been around the world and pretty much. The wrapping paper that they use to protect our glass items, I'm going to actually keep and put on the side because I'm going to use them to kind of cut a mock of what my frame sizes are, because I plan on making a picture wall, and so these will be like my mock picture frame so I can see exactly how I want to configure the frames. And I think I'm gonna do a separate video on this because I think it's something that a lot of us struggle with when we're planning on where to put our holes and our walls and stuff, because these frames that I have are pretty heavy and hefty, so they're going to need to be placed on nails and not command strips, because I've tried the command strip thing before with one of my portraits and the whole thing came crashing down. It cracked the marble, it did all kinds of stuff. It was too much. So I think we're gonna play it safe and just go with the nails. Moving on to the floors, which will be my final step in cleaning my kitchen. I'm just going to do a quick vacuum. The pets are out and Magnum's going back and forth, so I think I'm gonna skip on the mopping, but for sure I have to make a separate video on this Shark vacuum that I just purchased. It's cordless and it's the best thing that ever happened to me because it has a dual head. And I'll go into further detail in the video I dedicate to just the vacuum, but you guys, just a brief overview. If you have never used a cordless vacuum, sis, get you one. It will change your life. Going up and down stairs is no joke, and having a vacuum that you don't have to continuously unplug and replug. All you have to do is exchange the battery once one dies. It's completely effortless, and for me it was a no-brainer. So I will make a video dedicated to this Shark vacuum and I'll give you all the deets. So stay tuned. So this concludes my quick post-workout kitchen clean with me. I thank you for joining me today, and I hope you attained some form of motivation so that you can go ahead and do your quick clean with me at home as well. The mudroom! Yay! If you haven't already checked out our last video, Magnum is building our mudroom. I will leave a link to this video in the description box below. I want to thank everyone for joining us on this glorious Vlogmas day, and if you are interested, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you will not miss a thing. Bye!